There are two profoundly different kinds of single people in the world. We might call them the contentedly single on one side and the desperately single on the other. The first type may have ended their last relationship 5 years ago, or perhaps 6 or 7. They've long stopped counting. They hope someone suitable might appear someday, but if not, they can comfortably keep their own company right to the end. They have wonderful friends, they travel, they immerse themselves in their passions. In the evening, they prepare a wholesome meal for one and settle alone in the living room, lost in an article about ants or an Iranian film. They keep a casual eye open for a partner. They're on 1 or 2 apps, but sometimes a whole week passes without checking. When they do look, they are highly selective. Very few people will truly fit. They will only let someone into their life if they are completely certain. The person has to be deeply attractive to them, genuinely kind, and on the same wavelength. If not, there's simply no point. Most won't be right, and that's perfectly all right. It's just how the world works. By contrast, the desperately single have been in a state of frantic agitation ever since their last relationship ended, on February 10th at 9:30 p.m., or whatever precise moment is etched into their wounded hearts. No matter their age, they always feel time is about to run out. They're on the brink of turning 30 or 56 or 74, and then everything will be finished. They'll be consigned to the lowest circle of hell reserved for the outcasts of loneliness. In their urgency, they sign up for every dating app available. They check them every hour, in fact, every few minutes. They range date after date, sometimes 2 or 3 in a single day on weekends if they can manage it. Quality isn't the priority. A close friend could spot in seconds that a candidate is plainly unsuitable, but they don't listen. The crucial thing is to remain occupied constantly. What explains such a stark divide? Why do some people fall into one category and others into the second? The difference lies entirely in what being single signifies to each group. For the contentedly single, it means nothing more or less than that the right person hasn't arrived yet and may never arrive. Crucially, it says absolutely nothing about their own worth. It doesn't suggest they are flawed, corrupt, unattractive, foolish, fragile, or cruel. It doesn't touch their fundamental dignity or their basic right to exist. It simply means the right person isn't there. That's all. For the desperately single, however, solitude is loaded with the most terrifying implications. It serves as constant proof of what they already dread deep down, that they are awful, repellent, and unwanted, that something hideous lurks within them, that everyone is either mocking them or pitying them. From these two self-views flow 2 enormous outcomes. The contentedly single are, as their name suggests, serene and at ease. The desperately single are tormented every waking hour. In extreme cases, after countless failed dates and collapsed connections, they may even contemplate ending their lives because being alone and unchosen confirms they have no right to exist. And what creates these two ways of seeing things? As always, childhood. How we regard ourselves today is the direct inheritance of how we were regarded in our earliest years. Our attitude towards singlehood reveals the state of our emotional foundations. Those who feel they must be in a relationship immediately were often badly neglected as children, perhaps overshadowed by a sibling, never quite enough. They now carry a lifelong self-loathing and need external validation to feel acceptable. Those who grew up feeling genuinely cherished by the people who brought them into the world carry a quiet, unarrogant confidence in their own value. So it truly doesn't matter if no partner appears. If they've been alone for a decade and are eating dinner by themselves again tonight, that is the other person's loss, not theirs. They know, without pride, that they are lovable. This is true privilege. This is the deepest luxury. This is what we should wish for everyone. One of the clearest signs of successful parenting is that your child grows up never feeling ashamed of being single.